Hi, my name is Rosie and welcome to Rosie Brew Knits. We have a very exciting video today. Today we are doing another 24-hour knitting challenge, and I'm gonna be real with you. I'm really doubtful that we'll be able to do this in 24 hours, but let's see. I'm along for the ride, and I hope you are too. Let me talk a little bit about the pattern and then we will dive right in. So I will be making the Hanstholm sweater by Petite Knit. This is a men's pattern. It is a top-down raglan construction and it is knit seamlessly. So you cast on for the neckband and go straight on. I will be knitting this sweater for my brother. I've talked about this in some of my podcasts, but he is a pilot. So he is a certified flight instructor and he flies a Cessna 140 as his main plane, and he has required a Cessna themed sweater. So I will be using the Hanstholm sweater pattern, but adding my own stripes and duplicate stitch to make it a Cessna sweater. I am so excited about this. I went into Chartminder and my brother helped me make the chart for the Cessna logo, and I think this will be a very fun challenge. I will be knitting size 6 in the pattern, so quite a lot of knitting to do in 24 hours, so we should probably get to it. But before we do, I have to tell you, this challenge has really inspired me to do more modifications and look more into pattern writing. So I'm interested to see what you think. Should I release or start working on my own pattern? I've been modifying the cables for my waffle loop sweater, which is probably the hardest modification I've ever done, but has been so rewarding. And I've been modifying this pattern. And so I've been thinking more and more about dabbling into the pattern writing world, but I've been a little intimidated. So I decided to turn to the internet and do a little research. I watched this video, Sizing Knitwear Patterns by Fina Gauberstein, which is on Craftsy, who are kindly sponsoring today's video. Craftsy is your online resource for all things creative, and I loved this class by Fina Gauberstein. She went over grading, how to use Excel to do grading, how to even make pre-made patterns fit you better, which if you've seen any of my videos, I struggle a little bit with gauge and sizing, so that was so helpful. And she talked about short row shaping, waist shaping, bust shaping, shoulder shaping. It was just a plethora of knowledge and I really enjoyed it. Craftsy is always creating new videos to help keep you inspired. They not only have knitting videos, but they have knitting patterns too, which I think is amazing. But they also don't just have knitting videos. They have crochet videos, they have sewing videos, quilting videos, baking, I mean, you name it. I find it's great to watch while I'm knitting. I often watch knitting podcasts or a movie or listen to audiobooks, but this is a way to not only do the hobby I love, but learn more about it at the same time, which who doesn't love that? So if you would like to join the Craftsy community, go to the link in my bio where you can join for only $1.49 for a full year of their premium membership. This offer is valid for new members only and is so generous of Craftsy, so thank you so much Craftsy for sponsoring this video. All right, I'm going to cut some footage of hopefully my morning walk and then we will get to knitting.
Well, hello, friend. Friendly kitty. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh. Wait, hello. What is your name?
And then we started going out for coffee. Yeah. And I think we were both very new for us, so we're doing this podcast together.
I have just hit my 1 hour mark of knitting, and here is my progress so far. My brother did request a longer neckband than is in the Hanstholm pattern, and so I have already gone rogue and I'm not following the pattern. I'm just going until it looks like a good length, I did opt for half twisted rib just because I like the look of it better. I would have thought I would have gotten farther in an hour. I recognize this is not nothing, but for an hour, that feels like not a significant amount. Now, because this is my 24-hour knitting challenge, I am hoping to finish it today, but I also recognize I might not. And so I'm also keeping track of actual knitting time on my phone. So it is 10:14. I cast on about 9:07, I think. And there was a few minutes where I moved my laundry over, I ate a snack, and so this is exactly 1 hour of actual knitting time. So I will update you on both the time of the day and my knitting time. I did take a shower after I got back from my walk this morning. That's why I haven't done anything with my hair. It's still damp. But I put on a slightly lighter weight sweater. This is just a store-bought sweater because it's a little warm in our basement this morning. So yeah, there is our knitting update.
Right, it is about 12:30 and my husband and I are just about to leave to have lunch at my brother and sister-in-law's house. I have been knitting for 2 hours and 38 minutes and it's noon. Not as much knitting as I would have thought today so far, but that's okay. I haven't even finished the double folded collar. We're close, but haven't quite finished it yet. So starting to get a little nervous about finishing this project today. But you know what? If we have to stay up late, we will. I have no idea how long lunch is going to take, so we'll see, and I will update you, but we'll just keep knitting. Also, yes, I am on my third outfit change of the day, but it is still the same day. This is just how it goes on Saturdays. Comfy clothes to presentable clothes, back to comfy clothes. But it is still October 11th, so just want to let you know, no cheating here. I'm just changing shirts.
All right, I am home from my brother's house. It is 5 p.m. and I have been knitting for 3.5 hours. And I just barely finished the neckband. I'm starting to get worried that we will not finish this sweater in a day. But we have a good 7 hours until midnight. Let's see how it goes. Happy knitting! Okay, it is 8:30 at night, and I have been knitting for 5 hours and 45 minutes. So if we knit till midnight, we can get a good, a few more hours in. I don't think we're finishing this tonight. I've almost finished, well, I need to put it on a bigger cable, but I've almost finished the short rows, and I'm still working on the raglan increases, so I haven't even split first sleeves yet. So we'll see what progress we can make in 4 hours, and I'll update you before the night is over. All right, it is day 2 of working on my Hanstholm sweater. I did fail our knit this in one day challenge, and I'm sorry I didn't update last night. Our window well flooded, not this one, but one, it looks like that, in our other room, filled with water, and we were bailing water till like 1:30 in the morning, so it was kind of a crazy night. So when all was said and done, I got 8 hours and 33 minutes of knitting in yesterday. So didn't knit it in one day, but we haven't hit 24 hours yet. So I failed the challenge. We are doing a new challenge. Can I knit this in 24 knitting hours? So I hope you stick around to see, can we still do that? Less exciting than one day, but that was probably pretty unrealistic. So here we go.
This is editing Rosie, hopping in for a quick update. Unfortunately, my grandma passed away, and so this quickly did not turn into a couple of day project. My husband and I hopped on a plane to go to Washington State to visit family, and we had a wonderful time. And my brother that I'm knitting the sweater for actually lives in Washington, so it was actually great to have him try it on, and we were able to talk about some design things. And I was hoping to maybe finish it while I was there, but then I realized I should enjoy this time with family and not spend my whole time knitting. So we enjoyed the Washington scenery and had fun with our nephews. And even though funerals can be a sad thing, it was nice to be with family. Hello friends, we are due for a much needed knitting update. So I originally started this 24-hour knit challenge, which by the way, was delusional. This is a men's size pattern, but we started that on I think October 11th. It is now November 2nd. Obviously we did not knit this sweater in a day. I am sorry that I have not updated more between the funeral and traveling and then life. It's just been crazy. So here we are. I have still been keeping track of my knitting hours, and I feel bad that I did not update you when it hit the 24-hour fail mark. But we are currently at 37 hours of knitting on this sweater. So not only did we not knit this in one day, we did not knit this in 24 hours. However, we're still going to finish this. It's still a great gift knit. I'm still excited. Thank you for sticking around in this video. I think knitting challenges are really fun to watch, but they're kind of unrealistic sometimes. So even though we didn't do it, thank you for sticking around. So here we go. Let's see how many hours does it take me to knit a men's 2XL sweater. I'm just kind of interested at this point. Are we gonna hit within 38 hours? I kind of doubt it. Are we gonna be under 40? Maybe. Put your guesses now in the comments because we will see. Okay, you guys, we just shipped off the Cessna sweater. I am so excited. USPS says it will take almost a week to get there, which is a little long. I'm like, this has been such a long haul. I need to be patient, but we did it. The total time to make the sweater ended up being 40 hours, 51 minutes, and 1 second. Now that didn't include blocking or anything like that, but it did include weaving in my ends. So from start to finish, there is our Cessna sweater timeline. Thank you for following along. I know that we failed our 24-hour challenge and our one-day challenge. Lots of challenges failed here. But hey, we did it in 48 hours. So I think that's a win.